let's talk about silence. Silence in music. Yes. Some time ago, I was teaching a class and someone challenged me and said there's nothing like silence in music. And I told the lady, hey, pick up any song on your phone, play it over and over again. And anywhere you observe a pause or a rest, that is silence. So silence is a pause or a rest in any musical piece. Once you take silence out of the definition of music, what you will have is a noise. Now let's talk about the next point, which is communication. Communication is transfer of information from one to another. The same thing in music. You want to send an information and you want to definitely get the feedback. In music, communication covers up your stage performance act, your stage presence, charisma, even to the choice of your song. For instance, we have a church that is dominated by Igbo-speaking people. And as a chorister or as a choir member, or if you want to do music in the church, and you are opportune to be in such congregation that don't really know how to speak Hausa, and you decide to make your choice of songs within the northern region, of course, you will not communicate. And this is one major problem about music ministers and singers in the church today. What you will be expected to do is to make your choice of song within the eastern part of Nigeria. Remember we said music is an art, which has to do with creative activities. So as a chorister who is into music in the church, you would want to give something you have created, right? So you need to have an idea of what you want to do. Define it, then present it. Now, the voice is the most natural sound. It's the human voice. How is it produced? The voice is produced as a result of the vibration on your vocal cords. And this is how it happens. When you take in your breath, your pair of vocal cords open and closes back. Then it becomes tense as a result of the breath. Then it opens again. Once it opens, the release of that breath is what produces your sound. Now let's talk about the instrument. The instrument is an electronic device that produces musical sound. It's either to be played as a solo or to accompany other instruments or voices. Now we're going to choose the simplest classification for musical instruments. You can check out for other classification. This simple classification is in 3 kinds. We have the string instrument, the percussion instrument, and the wind instrument. Initially, we said we were going to discuss about 7 points to make up what music is. But here is the bonus point for you, which is feedback. Feedback is the last stage in order to get a well-defined music. You need feedback from your audience to be able to interpret what you've been giving them. By simple nod, tap on the feet, and even the response of standing up to dance and sing the song along, they are all positive response. But if you don't get positive response, that is no longer music. It is noise, which is an opposite of what music is. Now that we've talked about what music is, and we all understand all the elements that is put together to make up what music is, watch out for the next episode. We're going to be talking about the origin of music, how old is music, importance of music. We're going to have voice training. So do well to ensure you follow us through this exciting journey. Thank you and see you next time. Thank you and see you next time. Don't forget, my name is Comfort Austin. I'm your host here on MIC, Music in the Church. Bye.